Hey, I'm Tim Bratz, and I just got a question in my Facebook Messenger. By the way, if we're not connected on Facebook, make sure you friend me up on Facebook. Let's connect. I want friends with a common future on Facebook. But I just got a message in my Facebook Messenger that read, "Hey Tim, how do you figure out, I have $25,000. How do you figure out, do I invest that in a property or do I invest that in education?" And what I want to share with you in this video is what I would do and what I have done based on the different decisions that I made on having limited capital when I got started and what it's allowed me to do moving forward. So I got this question the other day in my inbox, and somebody said, "Hey Tim, I have $25,000. How do I start investing in real estate?" And that's a good question. A lot of people think that they should take that money and deploy it into a property. I would advise against doing that. A couple of reasons. First of all, you deploy that money into a property, you don't have any other money, and all of a sudden something goes south, now you're scrambling to go find some other money. You think that's an investment, but I think the best investment is always in yourself. Meaning always, if I've invested so much money in myself, in coaches, in mastermind groups, in educational seminars, in online courses, and all sorts of different things of that sort. And maybe I got a return on investment on it, but if I just got one or two takeaways that saved me money or made me money more so than what I paid for that course, it means it paid for itself many times over. And if somebody comes to me and they ask me, "Hey, I got 25 grand, what should I do?" I would say, get educated. Right? Now, here's the thing, here's a caveat. I own a coaching and consulting business, right? So this is not something I'm trying to sell you, right? I want you to know that I had success in real estate before I started getting into masterminds and really deep into the coaching side of things and hiring coaches. But my success was like this. As soon as I joined a mastermind group in 2015, my success went like this. Because I had access to new resources, I had access to private money, I had access to joint venture partners, I had access to advisors and mentors, multiple mentors, not just one mentor, but multiple mentors from joining a mastermind. If there's one thing that you should be spending that money on, it's getting educated on how to do the most important things to go out and raise more money and find other people who can sponsor your loans, right? So you can use other people's money, use other people's credit, how to joint venture with other individuals. Having the right resources and advisors in your business and being educated on how to do that and pouring into you is the most important thing that you can be doing if you're limited on capital. I would always invest in you. Here's why. If you took all my properties away from me and you dropped me in some city that I'd never been to and didn't know anybody in, I can assure you that I can go and collect another 4,000 units in the next 24 months starting from scratch. Probably in less time. Why? Because you can't take this away from me. I know how to go and source deals. I know how to go and raise money. I know how to operate these things and put the right teams and people in place. And now it's not about success or failure for me because I'm already educated on it. Now it's just levels of success. It's varying degrees of success once you get the right mindset and understand how to do this business. The most important thing you could be spending your money on is getting educated on how to do this stuff. And I would highly suggest looking for a mastermind. It might be my mastermind, it might be somebody else's mastermind, but I would make sure that you get involved in some sort of a mastermind group where there's not just one mentor, but an entire array of mentors, multiple people that you can lean on based on what you have going on in your life or in your business. And here's the important thing about masterminds. Not only do you have multiple mentors that you can connect with at different seasons of your life, but you also are going to have successes. And you go out to an event, and a good mastermind will meet on a quarterly basis at least. And you go out to an event, and you get so many great insights that you punch through whatever glass ceiling that you're facing at the time.
Oh yeah, crash bang boom.
And you accelerate your business and get to the next level, right? And what people don't tell you though, or what a lot of people don't realize, is that that next level has another level of hurdles and struggles and obstacles that you're gonna have to overcome. So it's important that you're in a mastermind that meets on a regular basis. So 90 days later, you go back to that group and you say, hey, here's my new struggle, right? Here's my new issue that I'm facing. No problem. Let me connect you with that person. Did you try this? Let me connect you with this resource. And it allows you to then punch through the glass ceiling again, go to the next level and the next level. And you're having quantum leaps forward in your business over and over and over again. That's what took me from essentially 6 years of building up a portfolio of about 140 units to, in the past 5 years, building up a portfolio of over 4,200 units. It's because I joined the mastermind, and that's what took me on a level, or on a trajectory that just accelerated everything for me. So if you are limited on cash, go and learn how to raise more cash instead of utilizing your own cash for a deal. If you're limited on cash, go and learn how to source more deals so you can flip or wholesale those deals to generate more cash. If you're limited on cash, go and invest that in educating yourself on operations so you can run a tighter ship with your current investment portfolio, so you can increase the income, decrease the expenses, and have more net operating income that creates a yield on your investment for that education, right? There's so many different ways that you can do this stuff, not to mention getting educated on how to not do something so that way you don't do a bad deal with that $25,000 and then be left with nothing, right? So make sure that you're out there and investing in yourself, because it is always the best investment and it'll always be the highest return on your investment. If that's helpful information for you, please like, share, subscribe, click on the notifications so you see future videos. And if you are interested in joining a mastermind and you want to dive into what my mastermind looks like, we have something called Legacy Boardroom. Legacy Boardroom, I think, is the highest value mastermind out there. I believe so much in masterminds. I'm a member of 5 different masterminds and I run 2. That's how much I spend more than 6 figures a year just in other people's groups. That's how much I believe in these things and how much they've elevated my business. So if you're interested in joining a mastermind, I have the highest value mastermind, I think, in the real estate industry. I've been in them all, I've seen them all, I've reviewed them all, and I've taken the best pieces and parts of all the different masterminds that I'm in, and I've culminated it all into one mastermind that is the highest value at the lowest price point of any mastermind I know of. So if you're interested, send me a message or go to legacywealthholdings.com/coaching and inquire on the Legacy Boardroom Mastermind. It is over the top and a ton of value. I promise you it will not let you down. Our reviews are off the charts and our students' results are better than anybody else's out there. So if you want to make some things happen and you're serious about your future, please don't hesitate to hit us up in Legacy Boardroom. We'd love to have you. And if you know somebody else, maybe it's not the right time for you to join a mastermind, but if you know somebody else who needs to see this information, has been looking for a mastermind, please share it with them. We'd really appreciate it. Any way that we can help other people and help everybody elevate, we want to be part of that. So appreciate you. Be your best.